Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. Today, we're exploring Venice, a city built on more than 100 small islands, connected by over 400 bridges, and loved for centuries. I'll be your Venetian friend, showing you secret spots and local favorites, like quiet alleys where locals escape the crowds, and hidden courtyards you won't find in guidebooks. From quiet canals where gondoliers still sing traditional songs, to centuries-old art in tucked-away museums, and Cicchetti, Venice's unique tapas, at lively Baccari, we'll discover the real Venice together. Did you know Venice was once a powerful maritime republic? Its lagoon protected it from invaders for centuries. Relax and enjoy the magic. Watch for the best times to visit St. Mark's Square and don't miss a sunset over the lagoon. Ready? Let's go! Today we're exploring Venice like locals, getting lost in Cannareggio's twisty streets. Cannareggio is one of the city's oldest districts, once home to Venice's Jewish ghetto, and still filled with authentic Venetian life. Here, colorful buildings and the smell of fresh bread fill the air. Early mornings are the best time to see locals shopping at tiny bakeries and chatting in the piazzas. Look for Baccari, Venetian bars where locals gather. These cozy spots have been serving the community for centuries, offering a glimpse into daily Venetian traditions. We'll try Cicchetti, those tasty snacks with local wine. Don't miss the sarde in saor, a sweet and sour sardine dish unique to Venice, or ask the bartender for their favorite pairing. And maybe we'll find a secret spot only locals know, like a hidden courtyard or a peaceful canal, perfect for a quiet moment away from the crowds. Remember, the magic of Cannareggio is in its details, so take your time and look up at the centuries-old facades. Welcome to the Orto Botanico, one of the oldest botanical gardens in the world, founded in 1545 by the Venetian Republic. This secret garden dates back to the Renaissance and was originally created for the study of medicinal plants by university scholars. As you enter, you'll be greeted by vibrant flower beds and the scents of rare and exotic plants collected from around the world. You'll be surrounded by over 7,000 species of plants, including ancient trees, medicinal herbs, and unique Venetian flora. Walk along the winding paths, breathe in the fresh air, and look for the hidden sculptures and historic greenhouses. Local tip: visit in the early morning for the most peaceful experience, and don't miss the secluded benches perfect for reading or sketching. This is the perfect place to escape the busy city and discover a living piece of Venetian history. From fancy carnival masks to funny theater masks, Venetian masks are a big part of Venice's history and culture. They date back to the 13th century, when Venetians wore them to hide their identity during festivals and even daily life. One of the best places to discover this tradition is Kamikana, a legendary mask-making workshop in Venice. Founded in the 1980s, Kamikana helped revive the art of mask-making, and even created masks for movies like Eyes Wide Shut. Inside, you'll find artisans using centuries-old techniques, crafting each mask with care and creativity. The walls are covered with masks of all shapes and sizes, from classic Bauda and Volto to unique modern designs, each one a testament to the artist's skill. Watch as they shape, paint, and decorate each mask by hand, using traditional materials like papier-mâché and natural pigments. For a truly local experience, join a workshop and make your own mask. It's a fun way to connect with Venetian heritage and take home a unique souvenir. Local tip: book ahead, as these workshops fill up fast, especially during Carnival. Cicchetti are like Venetian tapas, small, tasty bites perfect for sharing. And a Cicchetti crawl is the best way to try Venice's food. Our first stop is Cantina de Mori, one of the oldest Baccari in Venice, dating all the way back to 1462. This legendary spot has been serving Cicchetti and local wines for over 550 years. Look up and you'll see the original copper pots hanging from the ceiling, a nod to its centuries-old history as a favorite haunt for traders and gondoliers. Local tip: stand at the bar like the Venetians do and try the house wine, or ombra, which means shade, a tradition that dates back to when wine cellars would follow the shadow of the bell tower to keep their drinks cool. As we enjoy the food and chat with locals, we discover unique stories and traditions that make Venice so special. Every conversation helps us understand this amazing city better, one bite at a time. Good morning, friends. It's our second day and we're exploring more of Venice. Yesterday was about hidden secrets, but today is about the famous things that make Venice special. And what's more famous than a gondola ride? I know what you're thinking. Is it too touristy? Yes, but there's a reason so many people do it. It's magical. Gondolas have been gliding through these canals for over 1,000 years, once serving as the main mode of transport for Venetian nobles and merchants. Each gondola is handmade, crafted from 8 different types of wood, and the iconic striped shirts of the gondoliers are a proud Venetian tradition. For a more peaceful experience, try an early morning or late evening ride to avoid the crowds and see Venice at its most serene. So let's get in our gondola, relax, and enjoy the ride, just as Venetians have for centuries. Our gondola brought us to the Doge's palace, a stunning Gothic masterpiece and a symbol of Venice's political and cultural power for centuries. Get ready to be amazed as we step inside this opulent palace, once the residence of the Doge, the elected ruler of the Venetian Republic and the seat of government. Every room is a work of art, from the gilded ceilings and grand staircases to the Renaissance masterpieces by artists like Tintoretto and Veronese. The palace also offers breathtaking views of St. Mark's Basin. Don't forget your camera for these iconic Venetian vistas. As we wander through the echoing corridors, you'll discover secret passageways, the infamous Bridge of Sighs, and the old prison cells. Local tip: book your tickets online to skip the long lines, and look for the hidden lion mouths, ancient letterboxes for secret complaints to the Doge. Here you'll learn how Venice's unique system of government and its powerful navy made it a dominant force in the Mediterranean for centuries. The Bridge of Sighs, or Ponte dei Sospiri, is one of Venice's most iconic landmarks, connecting the Doge's palace to the old prison across the Rio di Palazzo. Built in 1600, this enclosed limestone bridge is famous for its ornate Baroque design and its haunting history. Legend says the bridge got its name from the sighs of prisoners glimpsing their last view of Venice and freedom before being led to their cells. The view from the bridge is truly breathtaking, offering a unique perspective over the canal and the Venetian lagoon. For a special experience, try visiting early in the morning or at sunset, when the crowds are thinner and the light is magical. And if you take a gondola ride beneath the bridge, local legend says that lovers who kiss under it at sunset will enjoy eternal happiness. The Bridge of Sighs is not just a symbol of Venice's romantic side, but also a reminder of its rich and sometimes somber history. Art lovers, get ready! We're at the Gallerie dell'Accademia, Venice's premier art museum, located on the south bank of the Grand Canal. This historic building was once a monastery, and later became the city's Academy of Fine Arts. Inside, you'll find a world-class collection of Venetian paintings from the 1300s to the 1700s, featuring masters like Bellini, Titian, Tintoretto, and Veronese. Their masterpieces showcase the evolution of Venetian art, from Gothic to Renaissance and Baroque styles. Each painting tells a story about Venetian life, culture, and the city's unique relationship with water and light. Local tip: visit early in the morning to avoid crowds, and don't miss Leonardo da Vinci's famous Vitruvian Man, which is occasionally on display here. Take your time, use the audio guide for deeper insights, and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere and stunning views over the Grand Canal. Good morning, everyone. It's our last day in Venice, and we're starting it like locals at the Rialto market. This historic market has been the heart of Venetian commerce for centuries, dating back to the 11th century. Here, you'll find fresh seafood, colorful fruits and vegetables, local crafts, and souvenirs. The market is famous for its lively atmosphere and authentic Venetian products. It's a great place to experience Venice. Arrive early to see the market at its liveliest, and don't miss the chance to chat with friendly vendors who are always happy to share cooking tips or stories about their produce. Maybe buy some food for a picnic later. Locals recommend picking up seasonal fruits or the catch of the day for a true Venetian snack. I can already smell the fresh bread and tomatoes. And here's a tip. The nearby Rialto Bridge offers a perfect spot to enjoy your market finds with a view of the Grand Canal. After the market, we're taking a vaporetto or water bus across the Venetian lagoon to the enchanting islands of Murano and Burano, two of Venice's most unique gems. Murano has been world-renowned for its glassmaking since the 13th century, when Venetian glassmakers were moved here to protect the city from fire and to keep their techniques secret. We'll visit a traditional workshop to watch master artisans transform molten glass into dazzling art. Don't forget, many studios offer free demonstrations, and you can even buy authentic Murano glass as a souvenir. Next, we'll head to Burano, a picturesque island famous for its rainbow-colored houses and centuries-old lace-making tradition. Legend says fishermen painted their homes in bright colors, so they could spot them through the thick lagoon fog. Today, the colors are strictly regulated by the local government to preserve Burano's charm. Walking along Burano's peaceful canals feels like stepping into a fairy tale. For a local tip, try the island's famous bussola cookies. And don't miss the lace shops where artisans still craft delicate designs by hand. As the sun starts to set, we'll return to Venice for an authentic aperitivo experience. This cherished Italian tradition, which began in northern Italy in the 18th century, is the perfect way to unwind before dinner. Venice is especially famous for its baccari, cozy, centuries-old taverns tucked along winding canals where locals have gathered for generations. We'll seek out a welcoming baccaro, perhaps in the lively Rialto area or a quieter neighborhood like Cannaregio, and sample Cicchetti, Venetian small bites that might include baccalà mantecato, sarde and saor, or polpette. Don't miss the classic Venetian spritz, invented right here in the 1920s, made with local Prosecco and a splash of Aperol or Select. For a true local tip, stand at the bar with the Venetians and enjoy the view of the canals as the city glows in the golden evening light. For our last night, we're ending our trip with a gondola ride as the sun goes down. Gondolas have been a symbol of Venice for centuries, once the main mode of transport for Venetian nobles. Today, each gondola is still handmade and features unique carvings and decorations. As you glide along the Grand Canal, notice the historic palazzos lining the water. Many date back to the Renaissance. For a more authentic experience, ask your gondolier to take you through the quieter side canals, where you can hear stories about the city's past. The golden light at sunset makes the city glow, and it's truly an unforgettable way to say goodbye to Venice. So there you have it, 3 perfect days in Venice, a city built on more than 100 small islands, connected by over 400 bridges, and famous for its winding canals. Venice has a rich history as a powerful maritime republic, and its unique architecture and art have inspired visitors for centuries. Don't miss exploring hidden alleyways, tasting Cicchetti at a local baccaro, or catching a quiet sunrise over the Grand Canal. I hope you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Goodbye, and happy travels!